Good morning, my fine feathered friends. And I say good morning, but it's actually 3 p.m., so, whatever. We're gonna try and get this done today. Maybe not the whole structure or anything like that, because obviously it's gonna be pretty freaking massive per what we've done here already. But we're gonna try and see if we can't maybe get the floors in here. That would be ideal. That would be wonderful. Let's get rid of some inventory space real quick right off the bat, as we're trying to, get ourselves propelled into the future a little bit here. I'll take a little bit of dirt. Don't need obsidian. Don't need fencing. Don't need sticks. Don't really need gunpowder. We will need the rest, presumably. Alright, so we need to craft up a lot, and I mean a lot of trap doors here. And I don't know if we should put cats. I feel like we kind of should put cats, like one in the middle to send everyone running to the opposite side, right? But I don't actually know if that's gonna do it. Don't know. Yeah, we're just gonna give it a shot here and see how far we can get today. So we'll start with crafting a butt ton of these. Gonna need a lot of them. So we might as well just get that out of the way right away. Get a bunch. And we need our gray. We're going to need a little bit more wood. Let's make a bunch. There we go. Alright, so first step is to put the next layer on here, which should be relatively easy. Kind of need the oak first. Okay, so let's just see how fast we can do this then, huh? So that goes on both sides of that. Then we need to go that, and then that, and then that, and then that. I don't know why we decided to go with this pattern on every side here, but we did. And we're kind of committed at this point, so one more. We're going to do this pattern on every side, though, just because I want this to look relatively cool whilst we are doing this. And maybe we can get some cats and, all of that stuff. Like that. Do this, do that. That's correct, but also not correct at the same time. There we go. Yeah, want to do the same pattern just because it'll look good, even though you'll never see this. Unless we decide to surround this whole thing with the tinted glass, you'll never see this. I kind of want to, just because we can. Because we have the technology to do so. So if we do that, then we should have every single one covered for this first. 2. And then you just gotta fill in the gaps with the gray. Real simple, real easy to do pattern. It will take a little bit longer to accomplish this, obviously, but I think that's okay. We are going to have to... Wait, why is our block sounds off? There we go. Much better. I love the thumpity thump of the blocks placing. That is just a nice sound to have. Try to keep it all good, spotless here. Like, you're never going to see this, but I do feel like I want to have a gigantic window here on the inside. So for that reason, I am going to make it somewhat pretty. Easy to do pattern, but at least it'll give some kind of sustenance to this particular little base thing we got going here. That should be good. So we also need slabs, it's occurred to me. Because of how spiders spawn, which is like a 2x2 area or something. Alright, hold on, sorry, had to turn on the fan. It's freaking hot over here, so needed it. Let's see, so I do feel like these should be, like, they could probably spawn there, right? So maybe we need to do like that. Something like this, I would say. That still makes it so they can spawn in the middle, however. But we're gonna have a cat in the middle anyway. That seems okay. Ooh, we made this in a really, really dumb fashion, didn't we? I feel like we did. If there's a cat here... I didn't even think about this. I did not even think about this. We may have to expand that. So let's say that there would in fact be a trapdoors here. And then you'd probably say that there was something here. Let's get the dirt. Would you say that there is light gray terracotta there? I guess you would have to, right? And then how in tarnation would you do if you do this? So if that was all around, that would be a way for the creepers to escape. What about here? Don't know. I actually have no idea how to build a creeper farm, so I am just kind of winging it here. I know that they can't spawn, or they only spawn with those, and all of that jazz, but I don't quite remember everything that needs to be done here for them to spawn properly. What's up, son? How's it going? We would do something like that, I suppose, on every side. But then what the hell do you do here? It's a good question. That is a good question, and I feel my gut here that we should probably do this. Even though that is stupid inefficient, right? You need to take a break and have some fun, my guy. Too much fussing over it, gonna make you burnt out and make you not put out the best product that you can do. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Alright, so that's, I guess, how it should actually be. Despite us not really wanting to. That's how it's gonna have to be, I think. Yeah. So we are gonna have to do this around the entirety of the thing. It's gonna be a weird creeper farm, I can tell you right now. But maybe that's not such a bad thing. I guess you would want this to be the white since it's gonna be the outer walls, right? So just here in these specific spots, we need to have the white concrete, I think. And I believe they also need to be full-on walls then, and not just anything like that. Yeah, no, I feel that. So we need to have this just be solid, I think. So on all four corners, that needs to be solid, I guess, then. Or at least we need to frame this in just a smidgen here. Didn't set up the killing area or anything yet. We just kinda... That would be bad. That would be very bad. See, this is gonna be pretty freaking gigantic here. So we're gonna do it like that because again, this is the outskirts of what we're doing here. So we gotta make sure that it looks good. Because it's going to be part of the outside of the building, we need to make it look like so. And in doing that, will take us a little bit longer, but that's okay. That is actually fine. If we do it like that, boo, no Elden Ring. Man, I would only be able to stream for like an hour today anyway, so no Elden Ring. No Elden Ring. I am just streaming while my, yeah, I'm just streaming for like an hour, pretty much, before I gotta go to bed. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. Let's go like that. Beautiful, and... You still need to be able to come over to here, right? Here, not as much. God, I don't know how to build a freaking creeper farm. I want you to know that. Want you to know that. It's not as easy as I had hoped. And every time I'm just making shit up. So, like, it's weird. So we know that we want that, but we don't know what we want in the middle of it, right? Like that could be the window if we really felt like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost feel like we need to do this and this then. So make this too wide, and that can be the window right there. Something along those lines. Gonna be freaking weird, but I hope that whatever it is will work out just fine here. You may be right though, Con. I kind of need to test out Elden Ring to see if it will actually work with the better internet now. You may be right. We may have to do that here in just a short little while. Because I never actually decided to test it yet on whether or not it will work, so kind of need to do that, right? Maybe we can do that as well today then. Follow the guidance of Grace Tarnished. I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. But I'm going to assume it's someone important in the game. I'm not going to lie, any of the like the storyline that they've already given me, I've completely forgotten and or wasn't listening in the first place. I am tarnished. Okay, makes sense. That makes sense. Bonfires are sites of grace. Yes, go on. I follow. I follow. So I'm following the grace of the bonfires is what you're telling me to do. Follow the bonfires. Okay, got it. Let's just dig down. Golden rays leading where you need to go. I never saw any golden rays. I wonder if that's like a colorblind thing, because I definitely didn't see them. That does suck for you, son, though. You're gonna have to delay the mode, but, you know, it is what it is. Stuff happens, and you just gotta work it one step at a time. I never saw any light, though. Yeah, that looks okay, and then obviously we'll detail the windows and stuff like that. And that will be fine. Yeah, that will work, I think. Currently, there's only one way off here, though, because of this. So, yeah, I haven't added the carpets yet. I know. I'm trying to figure out this. This is the part that's kind of weird right now. Like, where would you want this? They should run to the flat side? So, like, I don't have to worry about these, is what you're saying? Because if so, that makes this a lot more simple. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot more simple then. If we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we just need to worry about these then. Pathfinding should run over the trap roads. Okay, got it. And then what's how big of an area can spiders spawn in? That's the next thing I need to ask. Is it 2x2 or is it 3x3, the space in which they can spawn? Because that will matter a lot too. Should just keep that area clear just in case. Okay. I can do that. It's not a problem. Where did our sheep go? We had... Actually, we just have infinite wool here. I forgot. Okay, I guess that can stay open at the moment because it's not really a big deal. 3x3 according to Reddit. Do we believe Reddit? I guess is the next question. Do we believe Reddit? Right, that should do in terms of terracotta. I mean, it's probably correct, right? So let's just get that much and make all the white wool we could possibly need. 3 stacks and 48 should be fine. For carpets, we'll keep it in wool form so we don't have to worry about it, and let's do that. So 3 by 3, okay. Okay, so theoretically, here, here, and here, and then here, and here, and the cat will be here on a slab, so that should be fine, right? Although I guess it should be like that then, just to make absolutely certain. So that would be the pattern that we need then. Because the cat's going to go right there in the middle. That should be fine. That should work. We'll keep 2 torches in here just until we get all the layers done and all of the things going here. This part's going to be weird, though, because we really need them to be able to be here, which means we need to build out here. Okay, so I guess that this whole one just gets filled up. And we'll figure out how to detail that in the end, I suppose. Some big freaking files that you're transferring there, sir. Alright, let's just do that then. And do that to all 4 sides first. And then we don't have to really worry about it. Okay. Nice and easy. So our carpet design should be fine. It is very small and awkward, but I wanted it to fit inside of this building that we have here, so we have to do what we gotta do. Oh, if it's only 119 megabytes, why on earth does it take a half hour to transfer the files? Or is your internet just that bad? Yeah. I didn't want it to be any bigger than this because it needs to fit inside of, in this case, a church con, so should be okay. It doesn't need to be absolutely ginormous, but it does need to be at least viable here. So if it produces like 1 stack an hour or more, we're good to go, honestly. One stack or more an hour is really all we need. Closing the sides up also hurts your rates. Well, that is going to hurt our rates then, because it does need to be enclosed for this to be a proper building here. So it is what it is. Constant 50 ping. Fair. We can do 2 more stacks with what we have on us. And then all we got to do is the 2 sides here. It's going to look weird, but it should still work in theory. I don't fully understand either, but air blocks around makes groups spawn. Well, we're going to go caving anyway, like under this area. So it should be fine. Should be okay. Because this has air blocks around it, which is really the only spot they should be spawning in. So that should be fine, I think. You're right. I don't quite get how the Mojang magic works, though. Don't quite get how it is. God, I cannot place these up very fast. Cannot place them very well. Okay. And let's get the last two. Yeah. We made this in a weird shape as well, so we have to do it this way so that we can actually have a repeating pattern for this. Yeah, Elytra's full. We're good. We're not going to die to fall damage. I'm pretty sure even if I fell from the top of this, we have Feather falling forward and we would not die. Because this is only 29 blocks. In fact, let's test it. Yeah, we're good. We're good. If it was more than that, I would be a little bit worried, but it's only 29 blocks, so it's not bad. We are good on the not dying, at least to the fall damage here. Can't say the same for the creepers whenever they start spawning in here, but at the moment, we're good for the fall damage. Risking my world to prove a point. I mean, I was like 99% confident when I jumped off that roof, to be honest with you. I'm pretty sure the number that you can fall with Feather falling 4 is like 51 blocks. So at 29, I was pretty confident that I would not die. Pretty damn confident. It's something like that. It's either like 51 or 61. I think it ends in a 1, though. And also, we're very early on into this world right now, so I'm much more inclined to take risks than once we get to, like, you know, day 1,000, for example, right? Much more inclined to take risks now than later. Kinetic damage is still on the table. You can't get kinetic energy, though, from just falling. You have to use your Elytra, and I just jumped off. So it should have only taken into account the fall damage and not anything else. I'm pretty sure, right? Pretty sure on that. All right, just put this here just so we don't have to worry about anything spawning up here. I am I'm wearing the Elytra, but when I jumped off, I didn't engage the Elytra at all. Although we are going to sleep this night anyway because phantoms. I just don't deal with phantoms. Where's our bed? There it is. I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Alright, so that is the first part of this in. Now, all we are really going to need is the light gray terracotta. We don't need any of the regular, don't need any of the white. We are going to need the carpets. Let's do that for now. And we're going to need some more wood. And we got dirt. Okay. So, just have to do this then. They can dive deep in oceans and still hit you. I mean, yeah, but they're trash. They do like -1 heart. Yeah, they're just not good, honestly. I forgot to do this part first. Let's do that first. This, if anything spawns over here, it should be fine. It's really what we're doing here. Should try to walk back, pathfind or whatever, and then fall equally the same as the rest. So we're not worried about that. There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead and just do every layer here. Shit. We lost a block already. Someone prepare the eulogy for that one, because it's gone forever. It's gone forever. Alright, so we got that, and then we also need to do this. So it doesn't really matter what block is there, actually, but... for continuity's sake, I guess we're going to do it. All of that should fall. All of that should be okay, I believe. We haven't missed anything yet, so we should be okay. Alright, and we're going to do the same pattern here again, which is not difficult. Alright, we got that, and so all we got to do is go... Boom. It's bugging me that those are in the wrong direction. Easy. And then simply do the middles. And then we do those. Yeah, not important, but it does make me feel better knowing that the whole aesthetic will be the same. So I'm good with that. Second folder is faster. Interesting. So we need here, 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 there, here, here, and here. And this one needs to be a slab, because that's where the cat's going to go. And then we just need 2 torches so that we have no risk currently of anything spawning in this room. Which we should probably do the kill chamber like right away if I had to guess, right? Let's get some buckets and see exactly how far things will travel here. Because that will determine whether or not, or what we're doing, I guess, exactly. Let's just double check that. We'll have to get the signs, but I think we can do most of it without it. So it should be like this and this in all of the cases, I believe. This should be like that. This should be like this. And I think this shape will almost get us to what we are looking for. There is some dead zones over here, so... How can we fix said dead zone? We could remove that. What if we put... What if we did it forward one? I don't really know the mechanics on this, so I just kind of guess, but... so if we did 5... Would that be enough to achieve what we want to achieve here? Or would we still have dead spots in the water? My guess is probably still dead spots, but closer? What if we just did... Okay, that's not quite it yet. What if we just got rid of this? And then we did something like that. Feels like everything just about will move. There we go. That seems fine. That seems okay. I think we can work with that. Should work. Right? Yeah, that feels like it all flows to the center here. Feels fine. We will do that, and we'll be happy about it, I suppose. We'll also close those in, so there's no chance of anything coming into here. And we just gotta keep bulking this out until we get to that shape. Put that like that. And again, that should bring everything to the center, and then we're good to go. So we don't ever have to worry about things not going or getting stuck or whatever. It's already going to be inefficient as hell. So we want to make it a little bit less inefficient simply by doing this. And that should work just fine. The next thing we need is just signs signs right here, and that will allow us to do the thing. Okay. Ooh. Fine, so be it. Alright, how did we get out? We closed that already, so we can't use that to get out, which means we need something like that. And we need some signs. Then we're good to go. Let's get rid of some of this white wool because we don't really need it. Sticks. Signs. 1, 2, 3, 9, 15 should be more than enough. And then we just need some campfires, some soul campfires, ideally, to burninate these foes. Shears, don't need. Stick, we don't really need. How do you make soulfire campfires? Just some soul sand, some logs, and some sticks. Okay. Shit, we made 14 oak buttons. God damn it. Unintentional. Sticks, logs, and soul soil or soul sand. Which apparently we didn't grab any. Really? We didn't grab any. Really? Magma blocks? I don't have those either. We're gonna have to rebuild our portal. Go back to the nether real quick. And I do think the nether portal still is going to stay in that building, so it's fine. You're not wrong, though. Obsidian 10. And then we just need a flint and steel and we're good to go. Which I know that I have. There we go. So in here, I suppose, is going to be where the nether portal is. I don't really see a reason for it not to be, honestly. We are not going to have enough, though. We are 2 blocks short, I think. But I feel like we have 2 blocks of nether, or of obsidian somewhere. Yeah, we do. So we just need 2, and we're good to go. We'll do a nice 3x3 portal here. We'll eventually expand that to be much bigger, I think, because, I don't know, I just feel like it should be. I was like, what is that? I thought that was a ghast. It's not. So let's just take, we need, what, 27? There we go. That's more than enough. Hi, sheep. Bye, sheep. By the way, there is where our sheep is. He burned. He will burn. Alright, that works out fine for us, though. Got that. We just need to get our sticks back, which are like here. And our crafting table and sulfurs. 9. Yep, 9 is all I need. And we should put the hoppers in now, but I'm not going to. Because I don't know where I want the collection thing to be, and I feel like I want it to be out here somewhere. Alright, let's torch this up for the moment, just so that we feel a little bit safer. Alright, this should be the middle. That should be the middle, and then all we have to do is campfire here, hopper here, or campfire down there, I suppose, so they can't get up. And then we just need to do, oh, hold on, that's not correct. Gonna have to be 1 in, so let's do this. Let's do that, and then we can do 1 up on that as well. We're gonna make this look super ugly, and I don't care. Super, super ugly. Oh, we need 1 more. No! Alright, alright. One more freaking sign, and then we're good. So we got this, we got sign right here, right there, we're good. And all we have to do is put it right here. And then the campfires will go at this level, I suppose, right here. And then which way is the front? Front is this way, so campfires at this level. We're going this way. And we'll fix this up later, because I don't really care about it at this moment. Right, so we got our campfires right there. Front is north, front is west. In this case, front is west. Okay, right here. And I feel like I want to come down even a little bit further. I want it, the chest to be, or chests plural, to be right there. So, however we need to do that. Alright, so right here is where we need it. Let's just make something like that. Yeah, our front is actually west here. I know it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it is west. Ooh, it's going to be a little further down than I wanted it to be. Is there anything we can do about that? No, but I don't think we really care, right? We just need access to it, really, so I suppose if it gets left there, it gets left there. It's not the end of the world. We'll re-implement cover. You also use some time to make the tweaks needed, so I checked the file size and it was double the size of the base yet. It was much less things, adding complex and big. Fair. What was I doing? What was I making? Chests. We need chests. So we need 6 chests, so we have... And then we need chests for our hoppers, so... It's gonna go right like this. Go all the way towards the end here. And there is a cave below us. We do need to make note of that because we will have to light that up. And then... I guess we need to remove that as well. And remove this so that they can open. So, like that. Like that. And then the last one will go here. We just need some torches at the bottom. $17 was at 66% 2 hours ago. I mean, 2 hours for a laptop is it's not a long time. All right, we need a lot of hoppers now. Should be able to make this work very, very easily. Let's take these, turn that into that, turn that into chests. We need a bunch of chests. I don't know how many hoppers exactly we need here, but it's gonna be a fair amount for sure. So let's grab ourselves from iron, and we should be good. which, beautiful. It is producing like crazy. You know what? 21 hoppers. Is that enough? Maybe. May be enough. So, we just need to go... Ooh, we should have planned this better, presumably, so that we could actually get out of here. Oh, and we fell into a hole. Let's just block it off. Never to be seen again. Alright, so we got access to get out. We need one more pair of chests. And then I think finally we have everything that we need for this. So let's hope for that. 2 more chests. And I know this is like horribly inefficient, but I also do not care. Okay, we should have done this like this. Do it like that. Eerie. Eerie. And then... I mean, this would take a stupid amount of hoppers to do it this way, but... I don't know if we give a shit. Yeah, I don't know if we give a shit. I kind of give a shit. But I don't care. 1, 2. Could alternate hopper into chest hopper. We could do that, right? So these 9 would have to be hoppers, and then we could do chest hoppers. Yeah, I think we could do that. These have to be hoppers, but we should be able to manage that. Let's go make a few more hoppers and a few more chests, and we can actually finish this silly little part here. How many more hoppers would we like? Well, we can only make 4 with what's in our inventory. Is that enough? Maybe. So... Oh, wait, no. We couldn't do that, right? Because you can't just put a chest here and have it take it. You have to put it on top. So you can't do that. We just need more hoppers. That's really what it comes down to here. We just need more hoppers. I'm going to make that many more chests, and that should be enough of the hoppers. I mean, chest into hopper. So you can't do this. You can't do this into a hopper. You can't do it like this. You have to put this chest here in order for that to drain into the next one. So that doesn't work. So we're just going to have to make more hoppers. I didn't actually count, but 28 seems like a good enough number. Yeah, I forgot about that. You can't do it like that. This is not going to be enough, but It should be very, very close. Yeah, and if we ever need to, we can just redo this with a simple hopper minecart system and then have it flow with one chest. So if we ever need to, we can always come back and fix it. But we have the iron, we might as well just knock it out. It's not a big deal, right? So, yeah. All right, so that's all set up. So we have it ready to do the platforms. All we need to do is finish the platforms then, and we're going to do that. It could be closer. It could, but this is the edge of the building right here, and I don't want to have to go into the building at all because the inside of the building is the creeper farm. So I want it to be here. And then maybe we'll make like a little elevator to bring it up or something. I don't know. Well, we could add some redstone and stuff too. If we really felt like it. Which I don't. Inside of a building is a nuke. Yeah, effectively. I don't want to go into the inside of this building. Once it is done and we have all the things that we need, I'd rather not go into this building ever again. So we're just gonna, like, once all the platforms are in here and we seal this puppy, I'm never coming in this building again because there's gonna be creepers inside. All right, give me just a few moments here. We're going to test our streaming ability, see if we can actually play some Elden Ring. So give me just a moment here. We're going to switch over, see if that works, and we'll give it a shot, I guess. Give me 1 second.